Wealth is a result of habit, not luck. When my mentor told me this, I didn't understand what she meant. I was still focused on finding the right investment or side hustle, completely missing what was happening in my own mind. Today, I'm sharing the 7 psychological patterns that separate the wealthy from everyone else. These practical mental shifts can be implemented regardless of your current financial situation. You don't need a perfect business idea to transform your relationship with money. What you'll discover next might surprise you. These patterns reveal opportunities that have always been available to you. Let me show you how wealth begins in your mindset before appearing in your bank account. Mindset 1. Psychological wealth barrier. What if I told you the biggest obstacle between you and financial freedom isn't in your bank account but in your mind? Most of us have been programmed from an early age to think about money from a place of scarcity. We constantly focus on what we lack rather than what's possible, and this mental framework shapes every financial decision we make. Our brains naturally fixate on scarcity as a survival mechanism, but in today's world, this creates a barrier to financial growth. It's like wearing tinted glasses that filter out opportunities. When you're focused on not having enough, you simply can't see the possibilities surrounding you. This scarcity mindset creates a powerful, self-fulfilling prophecy. When faced with a potential investment, someone with a scarcity mindset immediately thinks, "I can't afford that," and walks away. Someone with an abundance mindset asks, "How can I afford that?" keeping them engaged and searching for creative solutions. Same situation, completely different outcomes based on mindset. Financial stress measurably impacts your cognitive abilities. Research shows worrying about money can reduce your decision-making ability by up to 13 IQ points, equivalent to losing an entire night's sleep. This cognitive drain reinforces poor financial choices, creating a difficult cycle to break. The good news is that by overcoming scarcity thinking, you unlock your creative problem-solving abilities. Your mental patterns can be rewired through daily practice. Start implementing gratitude and abundance journaling while consciously reframing your financial questions. Mindset 2. Side hustle generation. With your new foundation of abundance thinking in place, let's explore the second wealth mindset that separates the financially successful from those who struggle, the side hustle generation mindset. Did you know that the average millionaire has 7 different income streams? But here's what most people miss. These multiple revenue sources rarely start as massive ventures. They begin as simple side projects born from everyday observations. Wealthy individuals see income potential hiding in plain sight. This abundance perspective naturally leads them to spot opportunities others miss. They approach the world asking, "What problems can I solve?" A stark contrast to the traditional employee mindset, where income increases requires someone else's permission through raises or promotions. Consider Sarah, who noticed colleagues constantly complained about formatting PowerPoint presentations. Initially nervous but determined, she started offering design services for $75 per presentation. Within a year, she built a $2,000 monthly income stream, working just 10 hours weekly. Similarly, Marcus transformed his weekend furniture refinishing hobby into a $35,000 annual side business by sharing his process on social media, finding joy in both the creative work and financial freedom it provided. The psychological shift is moving from seeking approval to independently creating value. Wealthy individuals constantly scan their environment for inefficiencies they could solve for others. Your second transformation step is implementing a weekly opportunity audit. Each Sunday evening, spend just 15 minutes listing 3 to 5 problems you've encountered that week. Then ask, could I create a solution others would pay for? This simple habit builds your opportunity recognition muscle and gradually rewires your income generation mindset. Mindset 3. Micro-investment strategies. Now that you've started recognizing opportunities and developing your side hustle mindset, let's tackle a myth that keeps countless people from building wealth. I need a lot of money to start investing. This couldn't be further from the truth. The micro-investment mindset is the third key perspective shift that separates those who build wealth from those who don't. Wealthy individuals understand something fundamental. They don't wait until they have enough money to start investing. They begin with whatever they have available right now, even if it seems insignificant. This approach is like planting seeds in a garden. Each small investment grows over time, eventually creating an abundant harvest. Consider this: $5 per day, roughly the cost of a coffee, invested consistently with an 8% average return, could grow to over $1 million in 50 years. That's the powerful effect of compound interest working on even small amounts. The real barrier isn't the amount. It's what psychologists call financial activation energy. Just like a chemical reaction needs that initial spark, our financial habits require overcoming that first mental hurdle to get started. Your third transformation step is simple. Set up an automated investment of just 1% of your income. Then, every 3 months, increase it by another 1%. This gradual approach builds powerful wealth-generating habits while feeling nearly painless. Mindset 4. Expense optimization. Building wealth isn't just about how you save money, it's about completely reframing how you spend it. The wealthy approach their expenses with a question that might surprise you, not, "How can I spend less?" but, "How can I extract maximum value from every dollar that leaves my wallet?" This value-based spending approach represents a fundamental shift from traditional budgeting. Wealthy individuals think in terms of return on investment for every purchase, viewing their expenses as entries in a personal growth portfolio. Each dollar spent should contribute to their life quality, skills, or future opportunities. Financially successful people categorize expenses as either money leaks or money investments. A money leak drains resources without providing lasting value, while a money investment delivers ongoing returns. Take Elena, who felt frustrated by her 14 daily lunch habit. Rather than simply eliminating this expense, she invested $200 in a cooking class that taught her to prepare quick, healthy meals. Within 2 months, she'd recouped her investment and felt empowered by her new lifetime skill. Her approach focused on optimization rather than deprivation. Research from Duke University shows that traditional budgeting approaches fail 80% of the time due to financial restriction fatigue. Our brains resist sustained deprivation, making strict budgeting psychologically unsustainable. Your fourth transformation step is implementing a monthly value audit. List your top 10 expenses and rate each on a 1-10 scale for the return they provide to your well-being, relationships, and future. Mindset 5. Skill monetization. Now that you've mastered your value audit, it's time to examine the other side of your financial equation. Have you ever wondered why two people with identical jobs and salaries can end up in completely different financial positions 10 years later? The answer often lies not in what they save, but in how they leverage their hidden skills. Most people develop abilities throughout their lives that remain like buried treasure, valuable assets waiting to be discovered and used. The wealthy approach skills as financial assets to be strategically developed and leveraged in the marketplace. While most wait for employers to direct their development, the financially successful deliberately build capabilities that create market value. Consider the T-shaped skill development strategy used by successful entrepreneurs. Imagine a capital T. The vertical line represents deep expertise in one high-value area, while the horizontal line represents complementary skills that enhance your specialty. David, a corporate accountant, noticed small business owners struggling with financial planning. He deepened his tax strategy knowledge while adding web design and content creation skills. Now he runs a six-figure consulting business, helping entrepreneurs through online courses and advisory services. Research from Carnegie Mellon University shows that individuals practicing specific abilities with measurable feedback experience 31% higher income growth over 5 years compared to those relying only on job training. Your fifth transformation step is the skill inventory exercise. This weekend, create 3 columns: skills I have, market value 1 to 10, and enjoyment level 1 to 10. Research your highest scoring skills for market demand, then commit to developing one high-value skill over the next 90 days. Mindset 6. Network wealth building. You've spent all this time developing your skills, but here's something that might surprise you. Your financial trajectory is often determined more by your relationships than your resume. Let me share a quick story. Last year, I met Alex at a conference where, instead of the usual business card exchange, we had a genuine conversation about industry challenges. 6 months later, that authentic connection led to a partnership worth 5 figures. Most people approach networking all wrong, attending awkward mixers and immediately asking for favors. Financially successful individuals take a different approach, building relationship ecosystems that create value for everyone involved. Think of relationship building as making deposits in a trust bank before making withdrawals. Consider Maya, who volunteered at industry events simply because she enjoyed connecting people. 3 years later, when starting her consulting business, 5 different network contacts offered to become her first clients. Her business was profitable from month 1, with 0 marketing costs. Harvard Business School research reveals your income mirrors the average of your 5 closest relationships. To leverage this insight, intentionally seek growth-minded individuals who challenge your thinking and introduce you to new opportunities. Your 6th transformation step is creating a relationship cultivation plan. Identify 5 growth-oriented relationships to nurture and list 3 specific ways you can provide genuine value over 90 days. Perhaps introducing them to a helpful contact, sharing an industry resource, or offering your specific expertise in their area of interest. Mindset 7. Financial intelligence. While relationships accelerate your financial journey, there's an underlying foundation that determines how effectively you can leverage every opportunity. Financial intelligence isn't what most people think. It's about developing a learning system that expands your financial awareness consistently over time. Think of passive financial learning, like trying to fill a bucket with a hole. Information flows in but quickly disappears without application. Most people approach financial education passively. They read an occasional article when worried about money. In contrast, financially intelligent individuals actively seek knowledge and immediately apply what they learn. Research from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority shows these active learners experience net worth growth up to 32% higher than those with similar incomes who don't prioritize financial education. Financial intelligence consists of 3 core components. 1. Understanding fundamental money rules, how it flows and grows. Recognizing psychological biases like loss aversion, where losing $100 feels twice as painful as gaining $100. And 3. Developing quality information filters to separate valuable advice from noise. Consider how 2 individuals approach an unexpected $2,000 bonus. The average person thinks, "What can I buy with this?" The financially intelligent person asks, "How can this money best serve my long-term strategy?" Ready to transform your financial mindset? Commit to just 10 minutes of daily financial education through quality books or courses. Each week, apply one new concept, even something small like negotiating a bill. Monthly, conduct a financial review to assess how your new knowledge is impacting your decisions. So we've covered all 7 wealth mindsets, a complete system that works together to transform your financial reality. Notice how each mindset builds on the previous one, creating a framework that addresses both the inner psychology of wealth and the practical actions that follow. What's beautiful about this approach is that you don't need to implement everything at once. Start with just one mindset shift this week. Perhaps begin with the abundance journal if scarcity thoughts hold you back, or conduct that skill inventory to monetize your abilities. Each small success naturally pulls you toward the next step. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.